Hey there, welcome to Paper Muse. This is Teresa. We are now on day 8 of my Use Your Stash project. I hope you've been joining along and I hope that you've been having a lot of fun digging out those supplies that you don't always use and just figuring out new ways to use them. Just try and think of something new outside the box, play around with them. So today I've got Distress Stain Daubers, I guess you'd call them, from Tim Holtz Ranger. I am a huge fan of these. They are perfect for taking along in my planner bag and adding just a tiny bit of, I feel like, more muted tone to the back of my planner than I would think of regular paint. I think they're just wonderful. They look like bingo daubers, but trust me, they are higher quality. They have more of it's a fluid dye, so it's just a lot better. So I was thinking I'd try them on this. I honestly don't know how it's going to do on this paper because it's more thicker. Like, I use these on my TN inserts just to add a pop of color. I really love them, but I don't usually use them for art journaling. I use them just for my planners because it's a way to take paint without really having to do too much mess because you just daub them. Well, I am curious. Let's get together and figure this out. I'm going to daub here. Ooh, that actually is putting some ink down for sure. I think. Ooh, I'm not too sure. I'm going to just take the caps off for all of them. Like I said before, I usually, when I'm trying out something new, I just take 3 colors, and that gives me enough range to try something out. And then if I don't have anything else I want to try out, then maybe I'll go back and buy more. But I find 3 is a good starting. So what do I think? I think I'm gonna try and do a. Well, I can see that ink is going down, like it's wet, but it's just not impactful. If I put it here, like, oh, do you see that splatter? That's nice, but it's not the right color scheme. So I'm going to wipe it off because I'm not in love with the color on this. So I'm guessing that the blue might have more. Ooh, do you see that splatter? Okay, now I gotta see if that will. Oh yeah, that added some effect for sure. So, and then maybe, yeah, it's just too muted to do it on this, but here, let me see. I will show you on a plain piece of paper. See, isn't that beautiful? I love them. They're very nice, but on this, it's a little bit more tricky. So I'll maybe just do that. Well, it's always experiment. Try something new, see if you like it. And I'm going to say not a fan of it on this. Here, let me see, maybe. Ooh, that's got something going on. If you got darker colors, it'll do something. It's got a lovely splash effect. I like that. You're gonna have to hear my horrible heater because I do not want. Oh, I think I'm gonna have to just dry it up a bit, or let it splatter on the other side. What do you think? Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's go for it. And where was it? Was it there? I think it was. I like it. Looks good. Ooh. Making a mess. Gotta love it. Gonna try and focus mostly on, putting some ink on the new things that I put down. Let's see if, oh yeah, that's definitely added a little bit of color. But mostly I'm finding that this would just be a waste of my ink on this. And I love these things, so I don't want to let it be wasted. Here, maybe. Yeah, no. Alright, guys. Coming down to the... I'm doing this really quickly because it's like, oh, I got it. There. So, definitely would recommend these things for if you're doing a planner or if you're doing an art journal where you've got a white background, where you don't have a lot of saturated paint already on it. This is just not for layering, in my opinion. But I tried it. I tried something new. These are not new, obviously, but I tried them on a different item than I normally would. Look how much I've used. Well, actually, when I put it tall, it's not that much, but I feel like they last a while. Alright. Thanks for watching.